Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna.
I'm Paula, and today we have Michelle Gahan with us. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing really,
Awesome.
really good. So, the first question, the hardest question of them all. Who is Michelle?
So, I suppose at this stage, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I have released an EP with 5 songs and 2 singles. Most recently, Sending Love at Christmas, which was short and sweet and innocent, and I got a video done and we put it up on YouTube. But back in 2022, I contacted Martin Quinn in Jam Studios in Kells in County Meath, and he said that he'd help me record my music. So he recorded and produced and mastered the 5-song EP, The Journey of My Song, and a Celtic ballad called My Kerry Place of Peace. And the best feedback I've got is from the Celtic ballad, My Kerry Place of Peace. So it is about my father's ancestral home in Kerry in the south of Ireland, which is on a peninsula. So they're surrounded by water, really, except there's one way into the peninsula. And there's something mysterious and about the place. And then Dad's relatives were all there when we'd go down on holidays. So Ireland joined the EU, I think it was in the 70s, and the fishing changed. But when we were children, the fishermen used to be at work along the strand, along the stones, in their little boats, and all those images and the experience of observing them working together in harmony and stayed with me. So that's where the song came from. So it was very, filled with memories. And the other important point about the song was when we'd go down annually, usually somebody would be deceased. And as a child, it really, you'd observe that my father was no longer talking to certain people across the wall, and all that stayed with me. So that's all in the song. So so that's the Kerry song. Then the 5-song EP has got love songs and a song about unrequited love, and the journey of my song is actually a metaphor for life. And some of the inspirations came from when I was driving down to my brother in Limerick. They were working for a long time on the road, the workmen. And it just struck me about how interdependent we all are. Like, none of us can make it on our own. We need somebody builds the roads, etc. So that's all in the song. So the song is actually about our interdependence on each other. So
awesome. That sounds amazing.
Beautiful. I have to admit,
I've got a dog.
You have a dog issue?
I have got a dog issue. I don't know where she is. She's just wandered around. I'm like, you can see her go woof. She was woofing at her. I'm like, what is she doing? But I think she's woofing now. Sorry.
That's so funny. Welcome to the crazy part of Crazy Women.
Where's that down, dog? She's left me now.
So I was listening to the EP a little bit, and I loved As Time Goes By, and it was just like, it felt so positive, upbeat. It was just, because I a lot of times when I listen to music, it's while I'm working and stuff, and I'm doing data stuff, and just, oh my God, it felt so peaceful. It's just such this positive vibe on it.
Yeah, and actually that song, the lyrics are very short, and I worked to try and come up with 2 more verses, but it didn't work because of the way I felt. And so it was like, you're always afraid that you'll interfere with people's perception of song because it means different things to different people. But for me, it was the people who were there for me when I went through a bereavement who inspired it. But that's love. That the people who are there for you, that's love. So it is a love song, really. Yeah.
It is, and it's universal. I mean, the message of it is universal. Even if the exact moment isn't the same, it's still a universal theme that, everyone can relate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah, it was one of my favorites for me when I wrote it because of I enjoy the melody as well, and yeah, so
that's awesome. I love it.
So tell me, who are some of the women that have inspired you musically?
well, I suppose in Ireland, so my musical life started in a family ballad group. That's a family singing group, and we listened to Macam and Clancy, Tommy Macam and Liam Clancy. Their sons are now gigging, I would suspect in America as well as sometimes in Ireland, Donald Clancy and Rory Macam. So they would have actually had a lot of marine songs in their repertoire. But and then there was Dolores Kane from County Galway. She is regarded as one of the best singers that has come out of Ireland. So that was during my childhood. And then I remember the day I heard Nancy Griffith singing From a Distance on the radio. And I had to get to see her, and I just was so thrilled that she had concerts in Ireland because I got a chance to see her. So I would still listen to her music all regularly. And then even people like Barbra Streisand, the Carpenters, it's vast.
Yeah.
Our own Cranberries here, Dolores O'Riordan, she passed away a few years ago. But yeah, it's ABBA, major, they're just huge. Numerous. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I suppose you evolve as you age as well. Your taste can change a little bit. Yeah. A little bit of the musical theatre, like Andrew Lloyd Webber as well, would be influenced me. But I've moved away from that a little bit as I've got older. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the Cranberries. I must admit they were amazing. So,
yeah, very special. Yeah.
I don't think anyone did not like them. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
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 There's not many people can match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both her voice and their overall sound, was really impressive.
Yeah. And it was very distinctive. You knew it was her.
That's right. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So tell us a bit more about your Christmas song.
Okay, so I have a sister in Massachusetts and a sister in Edinburgh. So over the last few years, and in Ireland, we're great for immigration songs. It's really about the people who are gone, but there isn't as much about the people here who miss people who've gone. So, but I mean, it works both ways. So that's where it came from. Is they were away in Edinburgh in Scotland, and my sister in Massachusetts. She moved down from Boston down to Pembroke, which is along the coast. So that the chorus came from there, Sending Love at Christmas, and then a few months ago, I'm in a songwriting club, and a man from Limerick, Eugene Nolan, he sent out a call to say he was doing a Christmas EP or CD, and he was looking for songwriters. So I thought, okay, I'm going to put my name down and I'll have to do it, and that's what happened. And it's short and sweet. It's not elaborate or anything. So the verse is all about childhood memories.
Yeah.
The shop across the road. Song. So yeah. It's very innocent, so down to the traffic jams when we go shopping. We were in rural Ireland, so we'd have to go around 30 miles, and then you'd be stuck in traffic. It's probably universal at Christmas.
Oh yeah,
the shopping traffic jam. So that's even in the song, So and the radio and posting cards and all that, so that's where the Christmas song came from.
That's really, I love it. It's a really, really good song. I really do like it.
Thank you.
So would you like to do our 13 crazy questions?
I'll try.
I promise they're all fun and silly, and we won't get arrested yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still working on the being arrested part. We really are. Okay, let's do this. So, easy question. What's your favourite type of transport?
My favourite type of transport? Oh, good God. The train, actually. Yeah.
Train. That's cool,
Yeah.
actually. Train's great fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us the best concert you've ever attended.
Oh, that's very difficult. um, for me, I suppose so. Sean, Dolores Kane is the younger brother, Sean Kane, and he is a renowned singer here in Ireland. And he did a concert with the orchestra, the RTE orchestra, our national Irish orchestra in the National Concert Hall. And I'd say that, but Nancy Griffith would be up there too. I loved her concerts. So, and I also was at the Cranberries down in Killarney one time. So those three, yeah.
That's a hard comparison, isn't it, between
Yeah.
the three of them? What's your favourite sporting event?
Sporting event. Oh, that's difficult. I would enjoy watching the tennis sometimes on TV. But that's very difficult. I'm not very good at sport or interested. Not overly interested.
That's fine. That's fine. That's cool.
Well, since this is the 2024 Olympics is coming up for Summer Olympics, tell us what Olympic sport, if you were to be awarded a medal, would it be for?
Oh God, the worst athletes ever, I'd say.
The worst athlete,
because that's one of my childhood memories is, and I've spoken to my sister, and she seems to have had the similar experience. Is so when they'd have a race at school down the field, everybody else would be finished, and I wouldn't even be halfway. Doesn't do much for the self-esteem.
Okay. We'll keep you away from the sports fields.
Okay, no sports for you. Got it.
I love that. That's perfect. Okay. If your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
Oh, good God. Oh, laundrette, chauffeur, etc. That goes down to being a mammy of teenagers until they got their cars a few years ago. So I think a lot of people can relate to that.
That's perfect.
Absolutely. Well, tell us something on your bucket list.
Oh, to go to Nashville. That's on my bucket list.
That was a quick answer. That was lovely. You can tell, can't you?
Yeah, I don't really like flying, but I mean, you have to. I've got to get over that one. So, but yeah, to go to Nashville and some of the songwriter rings and all that. Yeah, I'd love to.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. What do you do to help yourself relax? Away from music, what would you do to help yourself relax?
Walking, reading, going for a coffee with friends is nice. Yeah. I think exercise is very good to help us relax.
It's just a hard work.
To get out for a walk and yeah.
I can understand that. That's cool.
Tell me, if I called you up and said, "Hey, Michelle, I have to hide a dead body. Do you know a good place?"
Oh my God, I knew this was coming.
We like hiding dead bodies. We have nothing else to do.
Yeah, we like
our spare time.
Yeah. I think it's a hobby of ours now.
It's a hobby. Next podcast, how to hide dead bodies.
No,
I think I just have to say I can't help you.
Okay, so don't call Michelle about it.
Don't call Michelle, yeah. We're not going that way. Okay. If you owned a bar, it'd be called?
If I had a bar, is it?
Yeah, a bar. If you owned a bar, what would it be called?
I think the Singing Cafe or something.
That'd be quite cool, actually. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Singing Cafe.
Yeah, I like the stuff in Nashville where they have the blue, what is it called?
The Bluebird Cafe.
Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah. where there'd be
That'd be
music
quite
as
cool.
well, where music would
Oh,
be
that'd be
as
awesome.
important as everything else. Yeah, I'd like something like that. Yeah.
That would be
Um,
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us, do you have a game plan for zombie apocalypse?
I knew this was coming too, and I was discussing it with my son.
I like that. We planned
I need,
answers.
well, since this is the first time we're interviewing you, I need to ask these difficult questions.
We need to know if you're prepared for
Um,
this to come. You know what I mean?
well, like I mean, I don't, and actually, fear was one of the things that held me back all my life. So I've got quite brave, really, compared to what I would have been. Um, I think if you were with other people, that would be part of the. I definitely wouldn't like to be on my
Okay.
own. How I deal with it,
Okay.
my imagination isn't that good.
So you'd be with a group of other people just following them. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and hope that
Stay
they are not
behind them. They
zombies
can
or don't
eat
turn
them.
into zombies.
Or else you will be in trouble. That wouldn't work.
Quite gruesome, isn't it?
It is. Okay. What scares you the most?
What scares me the most?
Yeah.
I'm desperate at waking up worrying about my adult children and catastrophizing. I have to really work hard at praying and all that. Desperate. I'm desperate. And I've got worse and worse as I've got older.
Oh no. I love it.
So that's really scary and then you have to say to yourself, they came home fine and they've been fine up to now. You have to really talk to yourself. So that really
Yeah.
scares me, is that thing of all the possibilities of what can happen.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Mm.
Everybody's hung on me.
Dogs are howling. So I was trying to be polite and keep myself muted.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Donna, I couldn't hear you there.
More dogs.
That's awesome.
Hi. They're all carrying on. I have a delivery coming. They're like, what
Or-
carrying on? Okay.
All right.
All right. Sorry for the dog interruption today.
Dogs have gone mad.
Yeah, they have. Oh, yeah, tell me. Can you give us a good recommendation of someone who can listen to music?
Now, again, there's something happening with the sound.
You've cut out, Donna.
Because the dogs kept barking. Sorry, I apologize.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
tell me, can you give us a musical recommendation of someone we need to listen to?
I would say Sean Kane. So he's an Irish singer, SEA for the N, KEANE. And he's a very good representation of singing in Ireland, and his aunties, like, it goes back in history as well, and he actually does sometimes in Ireland an unaccompanied show a cappella with and tell stories and sings a bit of Shannos and but like a lot of his concerts he would have two instrumentalists with him. They wouldn't be, but sometimes he'll do a concert on his own where it's Shannos singing, the Irish style, and so yeah.
Okay. If you were an animal, what would you be?
A pig. I think I've been asked this before.
Why a pig? I have to ask. Why a pig?
I think they're not very assertive. They're fairly, they're not aggressive, I don't think.
They're very chilled.
I think they're chilled. Yeah. I don't like conflict, so I just feel that pigs probably don't like conflict.
Okay.
I don't know. Those the wild ones, the wild pigs, the boars, they're kind of, I don't know.
All right,
They're a little
okay.
scary, right? Like those are scary. I'm just saying.
Different.
Yeah,
They're scary. So I mean, we might need to specify. Is this like the little cute, like the potbelly pigs, like the really cute ones? You want to hold and pet and own. Is that where?
Yeah, but I suppose in any group you probably get all the different personalities. I mean, if you look at sheep when you're passing a field, you just get the impression they all have their own personalities. So
So you're the little pig in the corner that's really cute and innocent.
I'm not sure.
And all the other pigs are just like that.
And I suppose sheep have a reputation of following each other, that they go with the crowd, and that's not always good. So yeah, even though I like sheep, that bit is a bit.
I love it. That's funny. Very cool.
So tell us, what does the rest of 2024 hold? Some more songwriting, new music?
Yeah. So the course I'm completing involves performance, songwriting, and vocal studies, as well as a bit of production and the marketing side of things. So that'll be finished in April or May, and then I'm looking at starting, like we do open mics, all right, where we go around Dublin and you're just practice performing, but I'm looking at actually starting to do gigs then after that. So I'm in touch with somebody about that. So that's
Awesome.
where it's all, and that you have to write and record and keep going at that. So it's all around that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's going to be an exciting year.
Hopefully. Hopefully, and try and get the song finished with my sister. That's important. We want to get that done. So it's to find the time to do that. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's going to be awesome.
And hopefully do some more co-writing. So Donna, we might.
Yeah. Reminder.
Absolutely. Just remind me.
Yeah.
We'll find time and we'll get it done this year. We'll definitely write one this year.
That's good. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
All right, sounds like a good
I've
plan.
written it down now. I've written it down so I can remind you.
See, now Paula's going to remind me too. So
yeah,
we won't let her forget.
Well, we'll be sure to check out the links for Michelle in the bio and go follow her on social media and go check out all her music. Until next time, friends, thank you for joining us for the episode. See you later.
Okay, thanks, Paula. Thanks, Donna. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.